G Live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
Oh,
back to G Live Game Night. We are your hosts, Willo and Duane, and tonight we're gonna talk about our favorite games and not anyone else's. Wala lang. We just want to hang out, chat, and talk
yeah.
about the games that we really love,
Really like.
and why we like it. And we encourage you to do the same. What are the games that you truly love? What are your top favorites? I know it's hard to rank games because they're like your children. Parang, they're so nice and great, and we don't play favorites. But I
I'm
mean,
sure
for the
there are favorites.
I would like to believe that I'm the favorite among my. No, I'm not the favorite. Because I'm the eldest. I'm like, okay, you're the responsible one.
You should be the
Anyway,
responsible one.
before we go on to a tangent about our families and whatnot, hello, hello everyone. How are you? Happy Wednesday to everyone. I hope
Woo!
you're having a great week.
Let
It's
me share the
already
screen.
yeah. Willow sharing the stream. Please do say your highs, hellos, and wonderful greetings if you have any. Um, we are live in Facebook right now. So if you do want if you find it in your hearts to share this to your friends, to your
If
family,
you
to your
think we're
loved ones,
interesting,
if uwu no 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 I mean walang pilitan, like we just want to make content, and if you think this content is share worthy, go ahead, please share it with
mhm,
your friends and your family. We are also live in YouTube. Our YouTube channel is
YouTube.
G Live Game Night. So we're
Yes.
basically YouTubers, and I heard from a little bird that we might be doing podcasts soon. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Because this is basically podcasting, and
Yeah.
I think we do have a very particular point of view that this duo, this is perfect for podcasting, and right. Anyway, so please share to your friends, to your family, and hopefully we can come up with amazing content for you guys. Uh, and while we're at it, we do have a question, GL question for the stream, which
Yeah.
is related to our topic for tonight. What it is?
Woo.
What is it, Willow?
Ooh, well, since we're talking about our favorite games so far, uh,
Mm-hmm.
we'd like to ask you also, what are your top games, your top 10, maybe top 5 favorite games? You can put it in the comments below. We'll talk about that tonight. And then don't worry, it's your list. Like what we're gonna
Yeah.
do tonight, it's our list. So even if you think it's not the best game in the world or you've had trouble with it before, it's it's your list. It's my list. It's our
I think
kanya-kanyang
I think
games.
I think the fun factor of this is getting to know the other people's favorite games. And
Yeah.
then parang, oh wow, favorite rin pala to ni Willow, favorite rin pala to ni Dwayne, or favorite rin pala to ni other person. Maybe we can go hang out and play this game. Or another thing that you can get out of this is like you can get ideas. Bakit kaya favorite to ni Willow? Bakit kaya to favorite ni Dwayne? Bakit kaya madaming gusto sa game na to? And you might want to check it out as well.
Yeah.
So that is the basically the purpose of on top of it, we just want to talk about board games. I
Yeah.
think that's the first rule of a board game club. Always talk about
Talk
board
about board
games.
games. True. Yeah. So let us know in chat. Please do. You can list it all up there. We're gonna do a wish list sometime further this fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
let's check out chat. Arnell is here. Sabi niya good evening. GL team, welcome to the stream. Arnell, thank you for dropping by.
Hello,
Abigail is
Arnel.
here also. Hello, Abigail. Welcome to the stream. Danilin says also hi guys. Smiley face. Smiley face also to you.
Hello.
Danilin yan. So if you guys think people are your friends are gonna enjoy this, people in your board game group or your club, please do tag them, share to them. And if you're just interested, you might discover new games dito sa list namin. We'd like you guys to share your favorite games also, so we might discover some games. I know I've may mga big releases na I haven't played yet. So I want to know what your thoughts are on that. So yeah, we're just gonna chill chat tonight. So
Chill chat.
if you're
Yeah.
driving home, if you're eating dinner, if you're still at work, maybe you are still just relax lang kayo dyan. Listen to our
Yeah.
voice. We'll
We
we'll,
got
we'll
you, fam.
yeah, we'll just be here. Yeah. Woo.
Wow. Before we go head on to this what do you call that, to our the meat of the show, I just want to know, because last episode you talked about having an all aboard in Thailand,
Oh
right?
yeah.
How is the board game scene in Thailand?
You know
How
what?
And then can you compare
It's
and contrast between the
sige.
Philippines and then Thailand?
There are a lot of people who are looking for something to do for leisure in Thailand, honestly. And I did go to some of the board game cafes. Tapos actually they play more in the cafes than they do in their own houses.
Ooh.
Then they invite more people. Do they do a lot of things outside. From my observation, even just like eating, yung cooking and eating, they don't do it in their house. They just buy takeaway and then eat it somewhere and then go home. So parang their house is a little bit more for them. So not like us, di ba? Oh, pupunta kayo sa bahay, punta kayo sa bahay, ganyan. It's more, oh, let's meet
Yeah.
outside, let's go to a cafe, let's play board games. And then I was surprised actually. Ang daming they're very similar to us na may mga localized games, and then there are games that are created by Thai people also, which is nice. I am getting a couple and getting them shipped here. So excited
Ooh.
ako sa mga yon, and I do want to share it with you guys
Are
also.
are
So sa
are
mga
these
all aboard,
localized Thai games?
meron localized pero meron made in Thailand. So Siam Games, if they do the localizing also, but they also do release games. One of them is like Sriracha, the board game. It's not the sauce, it's the city.
Ooh.
It's a
Ah,
very interesting drafting mechanic with like port. It's a port basically. It's really cool. So I'm gonna be getting those in a month or so. So yeah, very alive actually. Board game scene in Thailand, which is nice to see. Yeah, and
amazing.
then of course I met a lot of Filipinos who are looking to discover more board games. That's mostly sila yung actually gusto talaga ng board games. So I do want to bring some there also and do something with them there. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I can imagine, like, if you are new to a country and if you're a board gamer, finding a board game cafe, a board game community would
Yeah.
really ease you into that to the culture, to make new friends, and
Uh-huh.
it's like it's a easier way to socialize with other people, because like you're playing games and then you get to meet people, right?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
did play a lot of games there. Mostly syempre the lighter side of the games kasi
Mhm.
hindi pa sila into the heavier games, but it was really fun kasi they really enjoyed it. Tapos they kept on saying na please bring it to this place. Please bring the games to this place so we can play. Ganyan. Tapos I was teaching them. And then when nandito na ako sa house, just the other day, I did call my parents. Tapos they showed me, they had to buy 2 new tables kasi there were too many people trying to play different games.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a really cool growing Filipino Thai community na they did enjoy. I brought like 4 games, 5 games lang. So yeah, I do wanna get more games for them to play. Tapos eventually pag dumating na ako, 'di ba, they're gonna play Arc Nova, they're gonna play, I don't know, you know, that type. It's really
Yes,
a growing community. Very nice. Yeah.
it's
I don't know.
amazing.
Charles D says, okay, wait lang. I didn't see your answer to GL question yet, Charles D, baka wala pa dito, hindi naglo-load. Luvin says, hello, maayong gabi, timing, just leaving some games. Standby with G Live. What are you sleeving? Luvin, let us know. Since we're talking about sleeving, nakwento ko ata that I got the Port Royal big box, and I think I need like
Ooh.
300 plus sleeves for it, but I will be getting those soon. So excited na rin ako mag-sleeve nun. Although I played it already a lot of times, kahit hindi pa sleeved. Anyway, so please do let us know what your favorite games so far as of September 2022. What are your favorite games?
Yes.
Share it with us in the chat. But I think we're gonna go on ahead and talk about the games na favorite namin ni Duane
Yep.
uh, as of September 2022.
Yes.
Let's do it the classic Bato Bato pick to see who
Bato-bato
goes
pick.
first. Yeah, let's go.
Ay,
Go.
bato, pick.
I always fall for it.
Uh,
Who do you want to go first?
of course. Age before
Okay.
beauty. Oh.
Whoa.
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 No, pero before that, we got this idea from Jamie Stagmeyer's live stream. Parang
Yeah.
he always shares what is his favorite games, and then he talks about the game mechanics, what he really likes about it, and it really goes to show like again, you can get to know the games that bakit kaya gusto to ni Jamie, or parang sometimes he talks about inspirations that he was able to get from these types of games, and then he was able to implement in the games that he designed. Okay,
Yeah.
so with that wonderful segue, we're going straight ahead to Willow's first
I
pick.
think I'm gonna go to my
What's your
first pick.
favorite?
My first pick. It shot up in one of my favorite games kasi it's very simple, and na-pressure bigla ako nung sinabi mo Jamie Stagmeyer kasi ang galing niya mag-explain na. Tapos game.
No pressure. Again, I mean, you have to be confident.
Okay. But yeah, it shot up in my favorites list. But we've been talking about it. Cascadia.
Cascadia, yeah.
Mr. Star and we're talking about it before dun sa All Aboard. And yeah, this is ang dali niya lang kasi laruin. That's one. It's easy to set up. It's easy to get out into the table. And the scoring mechanics, and also the strategies that you can do depends on different animals that come out. Iba-iba din per game, and it's just I don't know. For me, talaga anything that makes you think a lot but is very simple when you do your turn is so satisfying. Like I don't have to roll dice, play this card, so I can get two more cards, so I can play those cards, then move this to get this. It's not like that. I know a lot of you guys do like those, but I really love it when it's just okay. Let me just pick this. I'm gonna put this here, and then in the future I'll try to do something else that helps my own strategy. So Cascadia, I know there's a lot of drafting games also na ganyan yung 2-layer drafting. But this one really shot up in my favorites kasi ang just the hexagons, just the way you score, it's very very well done. So yeah, Cascadia is my first.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Cascadia also really grabbed my attention when it first popped out kasi the art gorgeous. It's from Beth Sobel, amazing artist. The gameplay, the mechanics is very easy to get, but hard to master. Those are the games na parang you really want to play again and play again and play again, and even parang win or lose, it's an amazing experience.
Yeah.
I think that is one really great thing about Cascadia. And then lastly is the animals. The animals are super cute.
Yeah.
Like when I play this, I usually go for the fish route.
Yeah,
Parang,
it makes sense also, diba? Parang
diba?
yeah, it's really the theme, the mechanics, and then the simplicity, complexity. I always talk about the simplicity in your turn to the complexity of the strategy.
Yes.
It's very well done. I wish I could design something like this, no? but every time na parang magta-try ka mag-design, you want, hindi, I want to do this kasi I want everyone to do what they want to do in life. And tas bigla it's gonna get convoluted na ang dami na nangyayari. But yeah, I wanna, this one really surprised me actually. So yeah. We're not gonna have it like a list form lang, just so
Yes,
you
and
guys know.
no
We're gonna
wonder it
place it here.
won. Yeah, not a list. Very ano
Yeah.
lang, very again, this is like a chill, it's not a top shelf. We just want to share our games, and then we just wanted to have like a visual representation. So if you're watching us in Facebook or in YouTube, you can follow along with what we're saying. But if you're just listening with us, that's perfectly fine. So
Yeah.
Willow's first top top favorite,
Game.
no,
Yeah.
that's
Favorite.
double.
What did we name
First,
this stream? Top
well, oh
favorite board
no,
games.
oh no, top
It's fine.
favorite.
That's
Because I removed the number. Anyway, uh, sige.
I think sige, we can go with yours and then I'll check out chat afterwards.
Yeah. Um, the game that I chose for my first one is the game that I jokingly said that I already got the return on investment on this game. Because it is a game that really is like, it's always fun when you get to play it. And then I think I played this 30 to 50 times in a
Ang dami
span
na.
of
I'm pretty sure.
few months. Honestly, this game, and then every time it is a riot. It is Poetry for Neanderthals. Poetry for Neanderthals, it's a game from Exploding Kittens. It's a perfect game for families, friends, because it's like Taboo, very very simple
Mhm.
rules, but you only speak in one syllable words. At first it's hard to do, but you get to you get used to it, and it's when you get into the groove of speaking in one syllable clues, it's super fun. The other fun part here is you have an inflatable stick and you can whack someone in the head. It's always a big fun. This game, you bring it out to any party, it will be a sure hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the like this inflatable, it just I remember us bringing this out in Conquest,
Yes.
and parang when we played it, people were looking at us, and then pero it wasn't a weird look. It was like, oh, I want to play that game.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So parang an eye catcher din siya na parang, yeah, it's just cards and then an inflatable, pero they're all shouting, they're all having fun. And then may mga amazing moments lang talaga in Poetry for Neanderthals kasi we played the one with like more complicated words. Tapos you
Yes.
said, what did you say? What was the clue? We were in
I
a
think
team
it's
for some reason.
I think it's radiation, and then parang rock glow, you die.
Yeah. Or
Or was it ambulance?
no, it was a recession. You said house price up or something,
Ah,
tas money down, cash down or something.
cash
And
down, and then yes,
yeah, yung mga moments
psychic.
lang na ganun are really great. And Poetry, the game just lends you to have those moments. So yeah, awesome.
Poetry for Neanderthals, super fun. Okay,
Super fun.
so that's our first. And then I can see now that there are people who
Yeah, there are a lot
are
of comments.
putting their favorite games. And then again, the point of this exercise, or if you can call it an exercise, to just share the things that you love. I think that is a great thing, diba? Being able to share the things that you love, your favorite things, and then people are like, "Ooh, what's that?"
Yeah.
That is what we want to accomplish.
Sige, let me check. The first one, I think Charles D. Sabi niya,
Okay,
number 1 for him is Splendor. Second is One Night Ultimate Werewolf. Codenames,
great.
Telestrations, Exploding Kittens, and then honorable mention is just one kasi they have a large group of players in the office, so it's mostly party games. All good games. I mean,
All amazing games.
yeah. If you check out like top 10s na mga reviewers. Most of these are mentioned. Kung hindi man sa isang person, but across all of them, they're gonna mention this as starter games or as games that to get into the hobby. But all of them are really good. So yeah, nice list, Charles. Sabi ni Arnel, ayan, eto kanina pa eh. One of Dwayne's favorite. You speak as men who dwell in caves from age of ice and stone. You have till all the sand run out to give your clues in poem. If your friends guess the words in
What?
cards, you team will earn the points, but for each time an you make, you foes will give you bunk. So
Is
yeah,
this
that's how
in a
you play
is this a
poetry and
literal
riddles.
poem? This is amazing.
Good job, Arnel. That's awesome.
Good job.
Leuven said he's leaving Siberia. Is it Cerebria? Okay, salamat sa pautang, Morgie. Also, heavy hitters. Thanks, Game Life. Oh, awesome. Two heavy games. Awesome. Very heavy games, actually. JP, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you also.
Good
We do
evening, JP.
here have Abigail, sabi niya GL question. My top favorite games are On Mars. We know you love On Mars. I think the
On
first
Mars.
time na Abigail was on stream or was watching us, On Mars na yung we were surprised though kasi she was new to the hobby tapos On Mars yung favorite niya,
That
which
that
is
that
awesome.
is always like I always say to people na parang even if you're new to the hobby, don't be intimidated by the
Yeah.
quote unquote weight of the game. If you like it, go for it.
Second daw is Rococo. Awesome. I think you got this
Coco?
from one of the Ola boards.
Yes.
Everdell, always good. Obsession, fairly new. Robinson Crusoe, very hard game. Kanban Eevee, Hadrian's Wall, Three Sisters. Ooh, two rolling right in a row. Anachrony and Arc Nova. Nice.
So I can
That's nice.
see three Vital Lacerdas,
Kaya nga
two roll
eh.
and rights. Parang may mga themes no. Parang we are attracted to certain themes and
Yeah,
we also get to know the things that we like. So
that's nice. That's really
thank you
cool.
for sharing, Abigail.
Nathan naman sabi niya, my daughter is loving Canvas and Azul right now. My son loves Azul and Unmatched. Mine would have to still be Lords of Waterdeep with
Oh, Lord.
Cascadia and Azul as my go-to
Lords of
quick games to
Waterdeep.
play. I do love my
Yeah.
Lords of Waterdeep also.
I also
Um,
love Lords of Waterdeep.
yeah, it's really nice kasi yung theme din eh, no? It just
Yeah, the theme.
if people get into the theme of Lords and Waterdeep, tapos you don't consider you don't just say the cubes, parang
Yeah,
it's
I will
really fun.
recruit fighters
Yeah.
and then wizards and then they will go to a mission.
But
Yeah,
awesome
super fun.
list, Nathan, kasi you know what, a big influence in my favorite games is also the people who I play with, and I'm sure you play with your family a lot, and that's why ito yung list mo, because your daughter, your son, so that's awesome.
Yeah, and
Nice.
this is also one thing I want to touch on that I love seeing families playing together, and there are a lot of board games that are perfect for families that you can make it like a family game night,
Yep.
and then there are certain like thresholds that you need to get, like for example there are games that you need like your kids to be of certain age so that they can read the rules and whatnot, but there are also games that are perfect for younger kids, more of the dexterity, the colors, the patterns, and it's very educational, and
Yep.
so the kids will learn and grow, but at the same time the parents, the adults, the mommies and the daddies, they will also get to enjoy the game.
Enjoy, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Sige, our next one is Gershwin. Sabi niya, fave game so far. Number 1, Chinatown. I knew that. Number 2, Viticulture. Awesome. Of course, with Tuscany for you. Nice. 3, Root. Root, I still do wanna play. I'm sorry if hindi ko talaga matry malaro kasi most of the time I'm the one teaching and I don't wanna teach Root. So if you guys wanna play with me, Root, please teach me. I do wanna try it. Number 4 is TI4. Nice. And number
Ooh.
5 is Search for Planet X. Sabi niya also looking to play Arc Nova. Yeah, also me. I do want to play Arc Nova. Nice list. Chinatown. I know it's a blast to play. Lalo na with ano no, with people who are cutthroat in trading. I love it. Yung ayaw talaga magpalugi dun sa trading. Like I remember when I was playing this, sinasabi namin na, okay, I'll give you this, but at any chance that you get this number, the for the lots, no? Kunyari, any chance that you get 61, you're not gonna lie to my face and you're gonna give it to me. Yeah. Mga ganun na ano. But again, hindi binding in Chinatown, but super fun Chinatown.
Yes, it really
Uh,
trains your negotiation skills.
okay. Abigail also said I played Cascadia and it's nice. I don't know why, but it feels like Arc Nova-ish for me. Lols.
Hmm.
Maybe is it just the
Maybe
animals
it's the
or
animals.
yeah, pero yeah, I mean yung complexity niya then no, it's not just it's not it's a light game to play. It's medium weight to win. It's hard game to win. Yeah. So yeah. Sabi ni Nathan, though I am excited for Ready Set Bet, hoping you guys get that available for us in the Philippines. We are trying. I wish we do
We're
also.
trying.
I know it's gonna be a blast in our family gatherings. It's gonna be a blast in our friends. It's gonna be a blast in all aboard. I know it's gonna be a really good
Yeah.
game. So yeah, anything with shouting and on betting parang masaya talaga eh.
You will have like like you will dress up like in the in the what do you call that,
Horse racing.
yeah, horse racing
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
huge fascinators.
I'm sure. There's big groups who's gonna play it. We have here also Neil answering the GL question. Sabi niya Orleans. Ooh, nice pick.
Oh,
Istanbul.
Orleans.
Dune Imperium, Arc Nova, Wingspan, Obsession, Hadrian's Wall, Dwellings of Elder Vale, Maracaibo, and Planet Unknown. A lot of
And
good
while
games.
reading all of these, parang dumadagdag yung parang, oh no, this is not going to be a top 5 anymore. Maybe I should rethink my answers. Anyway, amazing games. Love, 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 love all of these.
Yeah, Orleans
So yeah,
is
so
a
keep
really
it
good one.
coming, and
Yeah.
then if you also want to share why you love these games,
Mm-hmm.
please do, so that the people who are reading na parang they will also get to know parang bakit kaya favorite ito ni ni Neil, or bakit ito favorite ni Abigail. Anyway, sige. Should we continue with our
Let me get
right?
into a couple more. I think people a
Okay,
lot more
sige.
are gonna chat. So, sabi ni Abigail, lols, we do that too. OMG, you took my wizards. The audacity.
The
Yeah.
audacity.
I was supposed to get the 3 wizards from your tavern. Gino says, finally caught up with you guys live stream again. What up? Welcome to the stream, Gino.
Hello,
Please share with us
Gino.
your current favorite games as of September 2022. We'd love to know.
Yes.
And sige, last one before we continue. Sabi ni Nathan, when I got Azul from GL a few weeks ago, I wanted to get Poetry for the Neanderthals then, but nagsold that na the day before.
Oh
Sayang.
no.
So yeah, waiting for that to restock. Yes. Ang
Ang
bilis ng
bilis na
poetry yan.
uubos ng Poetry for Neanderthals. I think it is
because
all. Wait lang, let me check before I say anything else.
I think it's because
Uh,
of Duane's
no, it's not.
uh
It's not because of me. If a game is really, really nice, it's not. I mean,
to be fair, it's very very fun. Tapos large groups pa. Kahit ilan actually, you can play it
yes.
with a lot of people that
Yeah,
will play it.
you can play it with a very, very, very big group.
And then I
Anyway,
love that we can put like our own words into it.
okay, I checked it out. It is already now available for pre-order again.
Okay, up for pre-order. That's
So,
awesome. Chance
um,
to get
gra-
money.
grab your copies now before it runs out again. Because Poetry for Neanderthals, they're selling like hotcakes.
Okay. So before we get into more chats, we're gonna get into our second pick.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I shall go first. My second pick, one of my favorite games. I think this is the heaviest one that I do really like. I don't know why, but it just really gets me every time. But I do love me some Tolkien. I love
I totally agree with this.
the first time I played it. it was physical, syempre. It was way back in 2018, 2017 pa ata, 2016. I don't know, one of those years. And I didn't understand it. But I did love the big wheel, and I love the timing na parang it's just waiting for it to get it. Parang pinapahinog mo yung worker mo in the track. That's
Yes.
the ano eh. And I love games with yung pag nakuha mo yung perfect timing in certain things. That's why I do love yung games that I do. I think it's because of that. Another one would be, I guess, a runner up to this would be like Raiders of the North Sea. I do love the timing of that also. But yeah, if you guys don't know what Solkin is, it's a worker placement game where there's a big wheel na every time a turn ends, nagmo-move siya. And then there are workers that move along the track, that then the longer that you take to take them back, the better rewards that they get. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's sobrang fun. Uh yeah. And yeah. I mean
I
the
think it's fairly unique. I haven't seen another game with a gear, a rotating gear that
yeah,
is
yeah.
core
It's
to
not
the
a gimmick.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hindi siya gimmick talaga. And then yeah, I think this is the one that made me like you know, like tech trees. I think it's this is the game that made me into that. So yeah, that's my second one. Still Solkin. Yay.
I
Okay.
remember when I was in Cebu for work back in 2019, I found a board game group there, and their favorite game is Zolkin. And I was like, "Ah, sure, I'll play." And then they're like, they have names for the opening what they call that, the Uxmal Gambit or Big Corn.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
like, whoa.
Yeah. The
I'm playing with
strategies.
I'm playing with the big leagues.
Yeah.
But I think I really agree with it's satisfying when you put your workers and then it rotates, and then when you take it off, so there's like a payoff. There's like
Yeah.
uh, a delayed gratification, and
Yeah.
then a strategy to it.
Yeah,
Really,
and
really good game.
I think just on your turn, kasi it's either you just place a worker or take a worker. Again, that same thing that with the games that I love. Very simple that what you do in your turn, but yung strategies on how you do it or when you're gonna take things in timing, it's very satisfying for me. So yeah, your next pick, Duane.
Okay, my next pick is uh it's a family of games. I'm gonna ch-
That's the
no, fine. I'm gonna choose Pandemic. Okay. Pandemic is one of the first modern games that I played that I really felt um the built-in intensity of the game, because you are all playing as different medical practitioners trying to save the world, and your biggest enemy is the game. And then it really feels intense na you think you're winning, but you're not. One wrong move or one wrong draw or one one bad thing may happen, and then you all lose. But this game is incredible.
yeah.
Pandemic.
I think the
It
system really just it it makes things so intense unless
Yes.
you have like super lucky turns. Pero the system, even if you feel like you're doing really well sa first 2-3 rounds, it intensifies. So yeah.
Yeah. The reason why I want to put Pandemic back into the map, because Pandemic, uh, probably a modern classic at this point, is we're currently playing Pandemic Season 0 with my
Oh,
neighbors. We
that's
are
awesome.
at November now, so we're at the tail end of the game, and Pandemic Season Zero is amazing. It takes the core concept of Pandemic, but it gives a spin, Cold War, spy, espionage feel to it, and it's really riveting. And I played also the other versions, other spin-offs of Pandemic, the
Yeah.
Pandemic Cthulhu, uh, the World of Warcraft, also amazing. So the core system really works, and then
Yeah.
it can be applied to many other um, themes. So
Yeah.
Pandemic.
Yeah. Awesome pick. Awesome pick. And a lot of games actually do borrow Pandemic, the system already, no? Because it's really well done. Very nice. Okay. Let me check chat. Sabi ni
Hey,
John,
let's chat.
Dominic,
Check,
sabi
check.
niya, my top 10
Ooh,
fave board
go,
games
go, go.
right now. Number one is Sparks, Nightfall, as it makes the game
Ooh,
so much better. Nice. Spirit
yes, yes,
Island,
with the
cause
camps.
spirits. Quack
Spirits.
of Quedlinburg, Wingspan. Sabi niya, my friends and I are into nature documentaries. Awesome. Malapit na yung Asia. Uh, West Kingdom series, Architects, Paladins, and Viscounts. Which is your favorite? I wouldn't know. Number 6 is Splendor and Azul. Number 7, Taverns. Ooh, that's nice. Taverns of Tiefenthal.
Ooh,
Awesome game.
taverns.
8 is Dune. 9 is Love
Ooh,
Letter. A game that is compact and newbie friendly. Nice.
straight up Dune.
Yeah.
Amazing. I
Is
love that. I love
yeah.
I love Dune. The Gale Force 9 version, or even the first reprint that is hard to find.
Nice. Yeah. And then
Okay,
we
thank you
do
for sharing.
have Desky also sabi niya StarCraft, Kanban EV, Clinic, Daimaker, Tekenu, Anachrony, Terraforming Mars, Marvel Champion, Spirit Island, and Le Havre. Le Havre is fun.
Wait,
Nice.
Le Havre. I haven't played Le Havre for a long time.
Yeah,
I,
it's been a while, but it's fun. It's really
I
really
think
fun.
part of this is like, oh, I haven't played this game for a long time. Maybe I should play it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right, right, right.
While I was doing the list, actually, inalala ko yung mga the moments that I really enjoyed sa board gaming. That's why nakagawa ako ng list. Also, Desky said kanina that I should try Tekenu after Tolkien. I should try Tekenu then. If
Ooh,
it's the same-ish.
Tekenu
Maybe.
is with the one with the obelisk.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
But it's in the T series, I know.
Yeah. The one Tensuyo, the other one. Yeah. We do also have Jeb. Sabi niya, number 1 is Everdell. Number 2, Root. Please let me play Root. 3, Tapestry. 4, Creature Comforts. And 5, Wingspan. Ooh, parang ano
I've
That's
seen Wingspan.
4
A
out of
lot of
5.
Wingspans.
4 out of 5 creature games. Like small creature games. Or animals.
Yeah,
Creatures.
Everdell Root.
Animal, I guess. Creature Comforts and Wingspan.
Woodland creatures.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Everdell Root, creature comforts all have like chipmunks and
Yeah.
raccoons.
That's nice. Cute. Sabi ni Abigail, Tolkien is a great game. Parang good things come to those who wait sa Tolkien. Yes. But if you wait too
Yeah,
long,
yes. If
yeah.
you wait too, you cannot wait too long because you only have limited number of workers
Yeah.
and you have to feed them.
Yes.
So it's a balance, and it's amazing.
We have Jojo. Sabi niya, I miss Two Rooms in a Boom. I do want to play
Two
Two Rooms in a
rooms
Boom
in a boom.
in a
In a large
convention.
setting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
very very big setting. Maybe we could do that in the next All Aboard.
Yes.
Maybe.
We. Ooh. Yes.
Gina says J.R.R. Tolkien.
See.
Malay mo, they re-implementation.
In Game of Thrones, like the gears.
Gear of
Anyway,
Thrones.
gear.
Abigail says Palaces of Carrara has a rotating mechanism too. I have not played the
Yes.
Carrara, but I'm
Yeah.
interested if ganun nga. If it's Tolkien like, maybe I would.
Not
Yeah.
Solkin-like, because there's only one rotating mechanism there.
Uh,
But it's like the longer you wait, the cheaper the resources and the into Ferris wheel, in the lazy Susan, so the rotating whatnot. But what I'm referring is like interlocking gears. That
Nice.
is, I think,
Yeah,
broken.
siya lang talaga. Yeah.
Yeah,
We do have David also. My current top five is one Marvel Dice Throne. Woo! I have not gotten mine, but yeah. Number two, Planet Unknown. Number three, Blood on the Clock Tower. Four, Tapestry. Five, Barren Park. Nice. I think if you ask me another time, mag-iiba itong top five ko. Honestly, that's me also.
yeah,
It's gonna change, and it does change. Depende sa people I play with. Depende sa events actually for the month. That's why we're interested in doing this. Para we get to share it with you guys. Na
yeah.
this broke my top five, top 10, so you can share it also with us.
We want
Nice,
to
but
do this every now and then, right? So that
yeah,
we
yeah,
can like take a barometer, like what are our current favorites now? What
yeah.
changed? Did I change? Or did the games change?
I wanna ask lang, David, did you play ano na? Since you put in Barrett Park, did you play 10 Penny Parks already? I heard it's
It's like Baron Park with
plus,
more.
yeah, with worker placement. And ako interested ako sa, I do love Barrett Park. Kaya na-interest ako sa, I'm interested in 10 Penny Park. So, yeah, let me know. Okay, we do have also, I think, last before we get into our next game. Sabi ni Michael, top 10 as of now. Number 1, Aliens and number 2, Pandemic, all iterations except Contagion. Number 3, Arc Nova. 4, Viticulture with Tuscany. World makes it higher in this list. Awesome. Number 5, Tapestry. Number 6, Quacks of Quedlinburg. Number 7, Rolling Realms. Number 8, Spirit Island. Number 9, Oh My Goods. Number 10, Space Base. As of now lang to. Bukas iba na to. Honorable mention,
Bukas.
sabi niya. The Crew, Eldritch Horror, Wingspan, Fantasy Realms, Flashpoint Fire Rescue. Haven't played yet, but I know would beat on top Scythe, Maracaibo, and Robinson Crusoe. That's an awesome list, and I know it's hard to pick 10 games that you are your favorites.
Yes.
And I know the feeling na parang all of these are gonna change also. Sa akin din eh.
Well,
Sa
while
akin din.
doing the show, things are
Yeah.
changing.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, I think we're gonna get into our next games. I think
Mhm.
it's my third game. Okay. So this one, I had this since the start of my board gaming journey. Almost since the start. Siguro mga 2 years into it. And I fell in love with it. It doesn't get as much as love now kesa dati in my gaming group kasi it's a bit AP prone, but I do love me some Five Tribes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Five Tribes.
Yes.
That's a great game.
So if you guys don't know what Five Tribes is, it's the Mancala game basically, where you get you get meeples and bring them around the place. Uh, yeah. The why I love this, it's a big point salad basically, and ang daming pwedeng actions that you can do. Well, on your turn, that's all you do, but the actions differ from what you do. Does that make sense? And why I love it that much kasi when you find that may satisfying moments talaga na you see na, oh, I can score this much if I do this thing this far. So yes, I love I love that. But basically on your turn, you take a bunch of people and then drop them off in places. Tas yung last place mo is the action that you'll take. So yeah, very, you see that the simplicity of the turn to the complexity of everything is very so yeah, that's my third Five Tribes. Very ano na
Yeah.
siya when I try to explain it now to a lot of people, sobra kong daming kailangan i-explain, but on your turn, that's all you do. And minsan it
Yeah,
turns them
you,
off.
you pick up, drop, do the thing, and
Yeah,
then you're done.
yeah. So yeah, I played this a lot before, and to the point na yung strategies ko is which color of meeple will I drop in the first, the second, the third, the fourth place, and my last meeple. Ganun siya ka ano, and I love it. Wala lang. So yeah, Five Tribes, my number 3. Yeah.
I just like to highlight this comment from Jojo. It's sungka with extra steps.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very
Basically.
that, very that. Five
uh,
tribes. I think the only reason it's AP prone because you cannot really pre-plan your
Plan.
turn
You cannot. Yeah.
because uh I mean
Just
what you want
one
to
meep
do with just one meeple
added
in
to
your
the mix.
path,
Yeah.
and it's like the numbers are wrong. I have to do
Yep.
it again, and then you have
Yeah.
to count one, two, three, four, five.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why I think I liked it at I think I liked it at 3 and then I loved it at 2. Kasi yung sequence din nung turn
Yung the
order,
bidding, yeah, yeah.
because you could take 2 turns in a row, so you can set yourself up for a really big turn. Yeah, that added another level of thinking dun sa game. But yeah, Five Tribes.
Five tribes,
E-
very very nice game.
Yan. Okay. Your next pick.
Okay, I think my next pick is one that really broke through my parang my perennials, my usual favorites, and this one was already mentioned by a couple of people, and it is a game where you make a
Oh,
zoo. Boom.
boom.
It's Ark Nova.
Yeah.
Ark Nova. Ark Nova. Um, why is it currently in my top favorites? Because I feel that there's still so much to discover. There's a lot of cards in this game, like a lot of animals and a lot of interactions within those cards that I feel that uh I feel that there's so much that I can get from this game. This
Mm-hmm.
game is big, it's huge. The core mechanic is also fairly unique. Wherein, basically it's an action selection, but your action has certain powers, and
Ours.
I think similar to Solkin, the longer you wait, the
It
better the
moves. Yeah,
action.
yeah.
It moves and
Yes.
it's a
Yeah.
slide. Everything
That
slides.
that's why I think
Uh,
I would like this also, but I have not played it.
we we shall
I should. Yeah.
definitely, because I think Mike and Kay and Abby, these are
Yeah.
the people that love Ark Nova. Ark Nova. Ano pa ba? I also like the the concept of you are building a zoo, but at the same time you are releasing the animals to the wild.
Yeah.
And
It's a very
releasing
nice
the
theme.
animals to the wild scores you like a huge jump in points. Uh, yes. The only thing I don't like about this game is that there are times when at the end of the game you score negative, which feels bad for me. Like I did a lot of things. Why am I less than zero? Because the way that this game scores is a difference between two tracks that meets. So if you're not able to meet, you're
Mhm.
negative, and I'm like, oh, that's so sad. But that's the only gripe that I have in this game, and this is the first game by Matthias Wiki,
Yeah.
and I'm like, so again, Willow, diba? Who knows? Maybe your first game is like a surefire hit, and the
Should
world needs to play the first ever Willow Turingan game,
Turingan machine.
the Turingan machine for Ark Nova. I'm also
Yeah.
excited
Nice.
with the announced expansion, the
Oo nga eh.
Aquarius, because it has fishes. And then I know that there are 2 extra maps for Ark Nova that will be available soon.
That's exciting. That is exciting. Oof. Okay, let me check more. Chat. Lubin says we played Pandemic last Sunday. Had a blast with newbies. Thank you, sa Pandemic Mini, sa James. Shoot. Thank you, James, and also Lubin for sharing. Sin is here. Good evening. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Sabini Desky. I made the list while looking at my shelf. It's the Tassini series. I think that's the T series that we said.
The T series, yes.
Yung kalaban ni PewDiePie, T-Series. Okay. Next, Desky also said, I knew Pandemic was a classic the first time I played it. The rules were so simple yet deep in strategy. Brink expansion is a necessity. There you go. Yeah, the system works. It just works so well. Yan. Abigail said 10 Penny Parks is loved. Abigail, if we're gonna have a game day, please do bring it. I do want to play. I also seen the solo playthroughs already. So parang mas na-excite ako doon. David also said, haven't played 1020 Parks, but I am also eyeing it. Might be the next game I purchase. Sabay tayo. Gino said, super miss Five Tribes, so colorful. I'm down to play Gino as long as you bring it out or someone brings it out. Also, invite na natin si David kasi sabi niya, haven't played Five Tribes and I also want to try that. I think you'll like it, David,
Oh,
actually.
yes.
And Michael says, after Kay and I played Pandemic Legacy Season 1, we realized that base Pandemic was not enough. That's why we bought all the expansions. Yeah, I think the changes in the legacy versions, you'd want to
Yeah.
re-bring dun sa mga ibang ano yun, no? Sa ibang modes ng Pandemic. Base game is not enough. I
Pandemic
agree.
base, that is one that is
It's a
parang,
step.
hey office mates, hey
Yeah,
brother and
it's a step.
sister, hey family, and then once they're in, they're in.
Yeah, that's a step. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to my next one. I think most of you guys know this, but I'm in love with
What?
Unmatched.
Really? No way.
Yeah. I think I currently have all the available expansions. Yung iba walang reprint, but yeah. This broke into my list quite some time last month when my friends enjoyed the base game and they said that we will play every week, and pero we played every week. I do put my lists in nagdedepend lang sa favorite. I like games that are good, but I do love games na I play with my friends. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? And it's one of, I'm guessing this is one of their favorite games also, and we have games every week. No joke. Hindi siya weekend, every week. Biglang mag-aaya sila ng bring Unmatched to a cafe, bring Unmatched to Starbucks lang, while the girls are nagchichika sila, naka-unmatched kami dun sa side. You know, all of these things. But the game itself, again, very simple. 2 actions in 1 turn, then you're done. Yeah, Unmatched is my number 4.
And the possibilities are endless. Like, I
It
like
really
that
is.
they're taking mix of historical figures,
Mhm.
from legends and lore to more popular characters, and they're
Yeah.
integrating them together. And then it's like answering the question, who would win between a fight, in a fight between Robin Hood and uh, Alice from Alice in
Yeah.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
So parang, and then how they
It,
integrate the characters and the core mechanics, like if you're
mhm.
more stealthy, or like, I'm a big dude, then I will punch, punch, punch.
Yeah.
Really, really, really great.
Yeah. And this is like the best, my favorite line of sight system, which was yung colors that they got from Tannhauser. So yeah, Unmatched. If you guys know like Super Fight, you know that party game. If you wanna play a game of Super Fight, pero you wanna play a legit fighting game, this is basically Unmatched. Sa Super Fight kasi you're like saying na who would win in a battle, Santa Claus or the Little Mermaid? You can kind of do it here in Unmatched. Okay.
Okay.
Last one. Gino says, addition daw to his favorite, Sleeping Gods, Hadrian's Wall, Unmatched, Hostage Negotiator, Ultra, Trekking Through History, and Under Falling Skies. Awesome game.
We
Ang dami.
Ultra. I want to play Ultra as well.
Me too. Me too.
Ultra. That's the
Okay.
cooperative game where you defend the castle, right? And your
Yes.
knights on a horse.
Ganda ng art
Anyway,
din nun. Yeah.
speaking of Gino and speaking of Willow, my next game is a game that we are still on it, and
I think it's
we
the last
we
one.
we need to do another session again,
I
because
think so.
it would be the finale of the first part of
Yes. The
many
first.
games.
Yeah.
We don't know how many games we're going to play, but this game, like Ark Nova, there's so much in it and so much to discover. It's Sleeping Gods.
Yep.
Definitely, this game, don't sleep on it, because this game is like, it's it, I- it's a cooperative game wherein you're part of a crew in a ship, and you're traveling across different islands. But the story is well crafted, as in,
Very well
there
crafted.
are times that we will think parang, hindi, no, no, the story won't do, the game won't do that to
They won't
us.
do that to
Yeah,
us.
they don't do you're not gonna trick and then the gamer is like, aha, you thought you're gonna outsmart me, the game? No, no, no. I'm smarter than you because I'm the game. Sleeping Gods, really well crafted, well written. Love the art and love the mechanics wherein you really help each other to really uh like work together. Yes,
Yeah,
as a group, as a crew. Ano
as a
pa ba?
crew.
And I
Yeah,
love the games that is really memorable. All of our games are like, yeah,
yeah.
I
Remember
cannot
that
spoil a
time
lot. It's like, remember the time when we did this and that happened. So, and like,
because of Willow.
because of, it's almost always because of Willow, except for the time that it was because of me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's everyone's fault.
I mean, it's all in good fun, but again, Sleeping Gods, it's a game that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
I think that's how I want to phrase
You
that.
should. Everyone who has not tried it, I think, should try Sleeping Cats. You'll discover a really good story and a lot of surprises. So yeah,
And
highly, highly recommended.
or if you think that Sleeping Gods is like too much of a commitment, you can start with the earlier of Ryan Lockhart, Bobs and Bellows, Near and Far.
Yeah,
I think those are like, especially for family. It's like a storybook. So you can say, and then the
yeah,
decisions that you have to make are super simple.
yeah. Sige, let's go to chats before our last picks.
Yes.
Sin says, my top 10, Starship Samurai. Ooh, that's been a
Ooh.
while. War Machine, High Command, Hordes, High Command. Grifters, Lords of Waterdeep, Condottiere. I like that one. That's a small box game, right? Among the Stars, Alien Frontiers, The Manhattan Project, the base game, and then Mermes. I'm guessing Mermes. How do you say that? Hermes. And we do have also from K, top 10 as
Okay.
of now. Aeon's End, Pandemic, all okay, very same to kay Michael kanina. The Crew,
Uh,
Quacks of
the
Quedlinburg,
Crew.
Viticulture World, Oh My Good, Spirit Island, Ark Nova, Shipwreck Arcana, Tapestry, and honorable mentions niya is Flashpoint, Zombicide, Elder Sign, and Automobiles. Woo! Woo! It's been a while. I haven't seen Automobiles. I always get excited when people play Automobiles. It's a really fun bag building game that I had for a long, 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 long time. Na ako lang yung naglalaro apparently. Dati. But yeah. Or I didn't find anyone lang to share with kasi wala pang G Live game night. But yeah.
Um,
Automobiles,
well,
awesome.
at least now that you guys
That's
are
why we
here,
have this.
so
Yeah,
that's why
that's
we
why we
have
have
this.
this.
And that's why we want to ask you guys what are your favorite games, especially the games na parang, oh, matagal ko nang hindi nalalaro, or like, oh, I haven't played this, or I haven't played this in a long time. Let's play this so that we can
Yeah.
give love to those games who are just sitting on the shelf looking at, hey Willow, notice me,
Play
play
me.
play me again.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we
Uh,
end, and let's go with the final.
yeah, I think these
Yeah,
two
yeah.
these two games they know
They
between
know each
Willow and
other.
Duane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just put mine in. It still is one of my favorite viticulture. Anything that, like I said before, anything that can be played solo, competitive from 1 to 6, and now uh cooperative. I think it's a good, really good game. Well designed. Worker placement is one of my favorite mechanics. main mechanics in a board game. So yeah, viticulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going into a full circle moment, so we took inspiration of this stream from Tito Jamie. So our last picks for tonight, actually, but truly, our favorite games are
Yeah.
also designed by Tito Jamie. My last pick is Scythe. Uh,
Yeah.
and this game, I always get excited when this hits
Whoa.
the table because honestly, I'm not able to play this game uh, as much as I want to. But this game is amazing. The art, gorgeous. It's like a painting that you can put on a wall.
Yeah.
Uh, the mechanics are again simple. I have taught this to newbies, and they were able to get this scythe.
Yeah.
And there's so much that you can figure out the strategies in this game.
Yeah.
So scythe, super fun.
Yeah. So that's our top our top favorite games as of September
Our
2022.
top five favorite. Because we were thinking, are we doing 10 each? Are we doing
I think 5 is enough.
Willows first, or
We'll share more games.
we'll share
Oh,
more?
you know what? Let us know if you guys want to do it like our top games for this month or our top games that we've played in the past quarter ganyan. We do play a lot of games, and may mga ganito lang talaga that stand out for us throughout our board gaming journey, I guess, that we still love up to now. I like the list. It's fairly a mix of new ones and some are 5 years, 6 years, 7 years old na, almost 10. So yeah, awesome list. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, going through this list, I have another idea for sure, which is like uh top games that should be replayed. Parang ganun. Or
Mm.
will come
Revisited.
some revisited or parang
Yeah.
oldies but goodies. Because I know there's a lot of incoming games, a lot of new games, but there are games that really like I can imagine that the games on their shelves like parang, hey, hi,
Notice
I'm
me.
here. Please notice me. I'm a good game, I promise.
Yeah. Madami lang din
uh
talagang releases ng games ngayon, especially with
yes.
all the cons. And what we're saying, the golden age of board games is madami talaga. So
Yeah, and I think now that the world is opening back up post pandemic, well, actually, we're not yet out of the woods in the pandemic, but again, publishers are, hey, board games.
yeah.
Na 2 years you don't have any? Here, all of these for you.
all of the new ones that we kept in the vault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we end our show for tonight, we would like to invite you to All Aboard Unbox. That is tomorrow,
Woo!
5
Tomorrow.
p.m. onwards in Unbox Green Hills. That's it's in second floor Prominent Mall in San Juan. Uh, I won't be there unfortunately because um but all your chief people will be there, and then lots of board games. You can just hang
Yeah.
out, have fun, and the uh entrance fee will be 250 pesos, but it comes with a free americano or
Coffee.
yeah, coffee from Hobby Hive Cafe. So this is uh Unbox in Green Hills. It's all aboard. It's just a fun, casual gaming session.
Yeah.
So if you're in the area or you just want to
Or
hang out with
yep.
friends, come on down.
Yes. Yeah. So if for those who wanna play yung mga na list natin dito and they wanna bring it, you can bring it. I do wanna play a couple of games there. So
I think
we'll
Chief
see.
Meeple is looking for Cascadia.
Yeah.
Like anyone, bring Cascadia tomorrow, and
Yeah.
you might. Yeah, you can get to play it with Chief Me. Hi guys, join us tomorrow in Unbox Green Hills 5 p.m. onwards for board game night, gusto ko na talaga matry Cascadia. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for sharing your lists. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll see you guys again on Monday with GLAD Gaming News,
Yeah.
and Wednesday that week.
Wednesday.
But keep the conversation, chat with us,
Yeah.
post your news. Madaming news actually that came out after Monday. So madami tayong pag-uusap. It's Monday. Uh,
Ooh.
we'll we'll talk about that then. But yep, see you guys then.
Yes.
Bye. Peace,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a great week
Bye-bye.
ahead. Bye. Peace.
Bye-bye.